concerned government and other organizations. Of course, Seun Oyelo with more stories and the Nigerian Tribune here with me. Insist on subsidy to get subsidy. You federal and then so 2 naira to $1. Also key student yes other yes other chair.
Good morning to you, and good morning to our esteemed listeners out there. It's another day. Well, you've given us headlines, but let's also add these to it. The one you just mentioned that has to do with the Student Amendment Bill. Now, has signed the amendment bill into law. And you can see the president has captured on the front page of most of the national dailies this morning, flanked by the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, the Deputy Senate President Jubril Barau, the Chief of Staff to the President Femi Gbajabiamila, the Minister of Education, and others at the presidential villa yesterday when the President signed that bill into law. Now we can have the full implementation of that scheme. And you know, the President or opportunity will end with the of accessing or qualitative education even in this country, and it's really commendable. The great work on, and now we can have its full implementation. Kudos to Mr. President for ensuring that this promise has come to fruition, and we hope it yields the deserving results. You know, education will liberate people, and we ensure that we have egalitarianism, and also give people unlimited life.
Let me just add to that what the House has done. The Nigerian Loan Fund yesterday said it will be phase of the student loan scheme with applicants from public tertiary institutions, and this includes students of federal and state universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. It also expects President Bola Tinubu to soon appoint a chairperson, executive directors as part of its executive management team, which I believe will make the move solid. You understand? Solid. Or agency to supervise that you've initiated. So we to supervise, coordinate, and administer the student loans in Nigeria. And it will be headed by the government, as the chairman of that special committee, and you have secretary and others to assist. We hope it will give birth to an of education in Nigeria. Another and affordable, adequate. Yes. Another, it's part of his efforts at tackling the problem. Yes, the when you tackle accessibility to read, and the of theory that you have in tertiary institutions, you want teaching, and it's very so. The fear into other things. So let me now these steps always been taken by the federal government, that is talking about the third mainland bridge, like so before the end of maybe last quarter of 2 years ago, they did the same thing. At maintenance. its first it also
when you have but not people. We have who are the son and the daughter of the nation. Some had been this because the, we, they, so I, for, if you can food so you that
okay. We rice, we can daily. Food.
yes
So
okay to the uh, yes
like
you, you have you look up, you look at nutrients that you have there. Look, the vegetable you go over you have
uh,
It's an it's
and
to prepare. Then the next, you can it, those were yeah, um, you don't ants and whatever to so it's you can so with limited
I think
but food or right to fix that.
okay. Let's leave that one as that. We come revenue.
The seizure
Yeah. They've seized on the seizures. So
at discounted price, right? And you go into IDP camps.
they took
Yeah. See, regime, I mean administration. They've been doing that. Okay. So they are the media and they do the publicity. See, with added petrol and fire to it. We don't know if we destroyed everything, but at least they do the publicity and media, whatever. So if they also help themselves with the others, that's not a problem. You allow because you smuggled it in. To do that, if you what do you call it, green, that you can go cultivate, take this seedling, take that. If that give, if you to cultivate, they try you have settlements or families or whichever one you call them. And yeah, we eat in this country.
I think agriculture is key, and I believe the government is at least they are doing something. $62. That means they not appreciated.
Okay.
The appreciate of are the net up to 0.85.
All right. We pray that the naira continues to appreciate against the dollar. I will
That so
where you do? Yeah. You do that. You are the what? Not so you they still pay high price. It's all we should at PDP neck. Ex-VP arrives for crunch meeting. It starts crunch meeting. It's understandable when you say crucial.
crucial.
A very I think we did like that. Maybe okay. That forever. But what I know is that you must put your if you have you may not go if you go to or imminent as a friend of electricity from 60 kilowatts to 2 that's 100% increase. I don't know what to say to this.
60. when when yeah, when before this time, when it is being hiked now, we were not saying the electricity, the power. Now you are now saying it is being increased to 40%, hiked to 40%. I do the DISCO economics have faulted the hike. Labor has kicked
against it. But the government, and that is the way forward. In your own area,
we have 7 weeks now.
I don't like placing this as if it's an about or criminal for
to start and you are yes
of that is tariff. Yes. We have a quick commercial break.
Hello. Ìyàn pé ikọ́ fẹ́ ni àtàyẹ̀wò àti tọ́jú ikọ́ nísìn ara mi ti yá gágá. Ẹ yẹ nítorí. Tí o bá ní nǹkan tí ó ti lé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì tí ò kásẹ̀ nílẹ̀ ó lè.
On the rest of the block. All right. We talk consumers with fair supply to pay more. As time being raised from 68 naira to 225 naira per kilowatt. Okay. No wala. We are in it together. But you see, people,
yes now
and generating. It's you just that whatever that. And the repeated. So if you
they'll try. It is the most crucial.
Let it be controlled. You can do that.
So it will be
you see, look at, you can just so engineer, so they have would generate electricity.
Touch lights and all those things, radio, what's this one? FMPGs. Then
solar.
Yes, solar. Yes,
no problem.
Yes. So, they describe the act of electricity tariff as insensitive and callous.
Okay.
The energy spokesman reporters said
for the explanation,
and also
and alive. It's part of their responsibility anyway. But the president has said they are not the only spokesperson or the mouthpiece.
Yes, the UK and the US, they have also reacted. Yes.
Okay. Continue as Assembly closes case. Hey, who will rescue and the Deputy Governor of Edo State? Is it that Shuaibu is going? Okay, time will tell. Let the panel conclude their investigation and we shall know the outcome. It does not favor, says Lukman. Internal Wala. 6 place in Oshun rainstorm. That's tragic. Then you recall between the governor Siminalayi Fubara and his camp and that of the FT minister Yeson Wike and his camp through of Mr. President to the crisis in River State, also in River State. If my actions will be taken as weakness, I will. Fubara says Secondar's black wiki over expired politicians' claim. It means all is not completely well. And it appears the frothy relationship between the government and the political side continues. We just hope that, despite their interests, conflicting ones, they should also bear in mind the interest of the state. They should not truncate the in that state. Return of runaway indigents to quit over 78.76 billion naira excess salaries and wages paid to MDAs. Excess and wages. Excess salary. Okay. That's the account. Proper investigation. Anybody found must face the full wrath of the law.
Talking about the city events and court issues. That is in the FCT, and two after that is talking about a state in Nigeria. I won't mention that state. Sex slave. Rather something else. And withholding results. And again, 40 injured organ crashes during Easter. That is according to an official. Also, suspected rapist of mentally challenged minor arrested in Bauchi.
All right. Risk Provost University of Ibadan, Professor Olayinka Omigbodu, said women stand at increased risk of experiencing a mental health condition that leaves them feeling down, worthless, or cheerful, particularly in the 48 hours after childbirth. She said family support, but particularly in the first hours after childbirth, is important for them to overcome the condition that is linked to hormone in many women. The stroke in exhumed 3 bodies of victims. Their camp were destroyed. Kogi government unveiled squad to tackle insecurity. She kept a housewife as sex slave. In Osun State over allegations that he kept a housewife as a sex slave for 3 weeks. Disclosing arrest in a press statement obtained in Osogbo on Wednesday, the spokesperson for Osun Amotekun Corps, Yusuf Idowu, alleged that the suspect living in Modakeke had used a to command the victim, identified simply as Sofiat, out of her husband's house and moved her to Modakeke, where she was kept as a sex slave. Foolish man. We have a special link or fortified link, and you cannot use that to.
I've not.
used as sex slave. Are you to be
and just enjoying yourself?
is that okay? That and whether is existence to it will face the full wrath of the law now that he's been apprehended. So foolish. And that is to such horrific and very devastating condition. There must be mutual, and if you cannot guarantee that consent, you go look for someone else. Why do you have to force or deprive others of that right of theirs to make decision on their own that suits them? It's unfortunate. The Federal University of Technology, Mina, Kaduna flight of palliatives to 375 IDPs. Let's open the phone line.
Killers. Then you boycott. I don't know what is happening.
Have they restored the electricity, illumination, and power? They've been in the news.
Yes, for some. It is still there.
Power
outage. What you mentioned, power outage, which is but I don't.
At some point, we were told that even the State House
yes
was indebted to the power distribution,
the IBEDC
company.
That was sometime.
State House, So, this is a federal institution, University College Hospital, also owing. It is well.
Yes, Taiwan. I think that was an earthquake.
Yes, a devastating earthquake.
Yes,
in Taiwan.
Yes, but that extent. By the quake that dissect the stands to Taiwan following the huge that injured at least 9 people, the White House said on Wednesday.
It's unfortunate. Sympathy and commiseration goes to the victims and that particular. But we've been so blessed that we don't have natural in this country. We don't have the earthquake, the tremor, this, that, tsunami. Okay. But poverty, you could address the electricity challenge, you could address all the challenges. They are not natural disasters, but they are disasters by us.
Yes,
especially our leaders.
Self-inflicted. Let's
Know how to call us back. 0805 500 9850. Hello. Good morning to you. Thank you. With you. 950 0805 500 9850. Hello. Good morning, sir. Okay.
Yes.
Abi, if they no increase the tariff, maybe you no go verse reach this level. Abi, wetin we go talk? Morning to you. That very soon. Yes. We apologize to our Facebook audience. Please and please, we shall rectify that in earnest, please. Hello to you. Okay, sir. also jack the intervention up, the fund, jack it up. Hello? Well, that's coming from the government. Illegal levies in public schools, that appears to be criminal. The government is taking full responsibility of the financial responsibility now of the students and pupils in the schools. They've jettisoned the payment of certain fees and levies. Government is taking care of everything. So why should the legal fees be collected?
Don't really call it illegal fees. I learned about one school just briefly. They did not have a subject teacher, two teachers. They applied to the ministry. The ministry just gave them an order to, recruit maybe two.
Ad hoc.
Yes. For those teachers, people
recruiting the teachers. Consult or contract it out.
Yes.
And you get teachers.
So
you see, you can't just take laws into your hands.
So that orders.
Okay.
Yes.
So certain things must be looked into in the ministries and schools.
Yes.
For effective administration.
Yes.
And delivery of qualitative learning to the students. That's key. All right. We have to go on the show today. We have to go on the show today. It's already 7:30. On this platform, Seun Oyelowo. Wonderful business tomorrow morning again.
Okay.
Is our guide. Victor, a very good morning to you.
Quite excited given what I saw yesterday, so yeah, of course.
this morning.
Good morning, right here in the studios of OLUYOLEFM 98.5 Sports. Some of you are just hearing my voice for the first time on a Thursday. Very beautiful. My shooting stars, Jeff. Of course, I'm so excited. Yes, that's the mood I woke up with. Excitement, energy buzzing all through me. Because shooting stars won. Of course, it is quite something. Looking at how beautiful the game went yesterday evening. Also stretching into the night, under the night sky. They got all the bragging right. The feet in their Fonja Warriors name. They would have put up a fight. Called themselves the Harmony Boys now. So perhaps they are just waving the white flag of peace. Harmony Boys as so came true. They're from Shooting Star. So it was quite some of what they had. Talk about players who have crossed the divide for both sides. Not available for that particular game. Ibu was available. Substitute. They're on the right. Another man. The first Shooting Stars got the goals. I'm talking about Abe Benson. I was in there. Shooting Star. In a couple of games for Shooting Star. 180. It was quite some. Shooting Stars man. Up from a side. Shooting Stars. Of them also. Everyone who appeared in this particular. You talk about how beautiful you. I've seen all those boys fix Digibam piece of the also with Kora United just last season was making his way to Shooting Stars this season. It was quite some. He started the season and not starting presently. He's starting bird to Ani Kaye Adelaide. That's coordinator in defense, ensuring that nothing goes past moment reasons. About 5 consecutive clean sheets. Timothy Oda room right here at the Kosalami Stadium. But how this guy has been doing the job before it's been this man getting clean sheets on clean sheets. And he's barely just joined come on, he just joined at the halfway through the season. You talk about all those boys and what you're serving. Quite beautiful under the Oracle Benga Ogumbote. We were right here at the stadium last night. Yes, it was quite something watching. The fans Raptors job was beautiful. Also watching the finale to that game. More goals. I could have scored. Victor Ibe could have scored before he got substituted. Got a goal himself, but it just wasn't to be. Junior also was not left out of the goal mouth taste. So yes, it is quite something. Those boys, of course, it's quite. Okay, Ogun FM 96.3, FM 92.1. You can also join us in on the coast. Small you actually were at the stadium, you know how it felt for you in this piece of a country. We're quite beautiful, you know, talking about all those things. 08055009850. Also join us live on the show this morning. Your reaction was yes, we'll be extending the phone call for something else, which I'll be unveiling later on. But hey, huge shout out to those of you joining us on our YouTube live, of course, our Facebook live. Also, of course, it's quite interesting looking at all the doing. So yes, join us live on the show via your calls 08055009850. That again 08055009850. Played yesterday, quite beautiful. Watching how they got in the kickoff, those 2 goals show that the night is something they would always dance long into. We'll talk about all the results because at the other side it was quite marvelous looking at results from different NPFL centers, and of course there is a reason why Shooting Stars have risen through the right there, talking about at the table and how they have gotten to where they are. They are in 6th position right about now. Yes, that is the story that we have for them. But then other results that we have seen, in short, they were not insured at all right at their own home yard. They were defeated 3 goals by Niger Tornadoes. As a matter of fact, they scored their 1 goal later on. That was in the 85th minute. And Niger Tornadoes running on with the goods. Gombe United got a goalless draw the other day against Remo Stars right there at the Pantami Stadium. And of course, you talk about Iyimba. Well, of course, the world pillars, yes, kind of pillars, and they shook the foundations, they shook the pillars, destroyed everything in there with 5 goals to nothing annihilation of Kano pillars. And of course, it was quite something. Looking at the boys come with the goods, also the People's Elephants trampling on the pillars, and of course, it was quite an earthquake right there at the Eyimba International Stadium in Abia State. And of course, Abia Warriors, talking about Abia State, they got a victory over Plateau United. And of course, it was quite something. A goal to nothing, that victory. And of course, it's going to push them. But United also played a 1-0 victory over Heartland. And this one was quite a battle to watch. Also, in Uyo, let's talk about it. It was United. The games we are seeing nowadays, this is the business end of the season. We are gradually getting into the running. And you can see movements right there from very big boys. Got a victory, and this time away from home. They got a 1-0 victory in Uyo against. Was quite beautiful in Lagos at the Onika Stadium. Well, we are Sporting Lagos hold down Lobby Stars, and Lobby Stars have now dropped to top on the log. Well, top, they got a 2-0 victory over Sunshine Stars, and of course the sun didn't shy for those boys right there. So yeah, it is quite something looking at games played and what numbers are saying right about now. A reminder that we are also waiting for your calls or reactions to the games are played right there, and of course especially that one 3SC getting the victory 2-0 again. We are supposed to have had 280 games by the number, but we have played only 275. That's because Rivers United have had a number of games postponed. And of course, right about now, we have a total of 567 goals scored in the NPFL so far this season. That gives us an average of about 2 goals per match, which is quite incredible. And of course, you talk about the number of wins that we have had. It's 207. 67 draws, and we have 105 matches left to be played to conclude the season. And of course, it is going to be quite exciting looking at these numbers, looking at what we could get and how interesting it will be. Also, let me give you this one. Shooting Stars are finding defeats at Eyimba is their heaviest league defeat since a 5-0 loss to Julius Berger in April 2002. That was 22 years ago, and of course the month of April also. So it's quite something. And yeah, you talk about clean sheets on clean sheets. Well, of course, one man is rising up the ranks, and of course you talk about Monday Gideon, his 5th goal of the season, and of course the first for Adewale Yusuf. And it reminds. We're talking about the league, awards, the monthly awards. There is one man who is listed for the manager of the month, and as Agbenga Ogumbote. And of course, you say with this win again, maybe you'd give hard consideration. Soliu Dogo, the goalkeeper for Kwara United, actually saved, but then It's quite something, talking about Houston Piagbara and being listed amongst those gunning to actually win awards in there. And of course, it's quite beautiful, talking about Piagbara's months in March. Yes, of course. It was also beautiful watching Abdullah. He almost got a goal from the set piece, but then his kick was high and wide off the mark. And so this guy actually, is listed amongst those with the goals of the month. So yeah, you can go out there. We would actually send out information on how you can go and vote. And of course, yes, it's going to be quite beautiful looking at the triple threat of shooting stars in the monthly awards, and the fact that they can get someone in there to actually win the gong, or three of them could actually win something for themselves in there. If you go out in your numbers to vote for the goal of the month, the player of the month, it's out there on social media. And of course, the gaffer, the manager, the coach of the month, it is quite something talking about it. All right, before we leave the home soil, let's let you know that one lady representing your state and flying the flag so high actually has been doing massively well. I'm talking about none other than Rafiatu Lawal. And of course, this lady has actually qualified for the 2024 Olympics. That's in the weightlifting events. And of course, this lady has been shining brightly. And of course, you talk about how beautiful it's been for her over the years, and how she's actually risen through the rank and file. And of course, she's showing that she's here to stay at the very top. So yes, kudos to this lady for keeping up the ante, for actually maintaining the top performances that she's given us, and of course for also putting on the fight. And of course, to everyone who is supporting her, yes, a huge kudos to each and every one of you. Okay. Yesterday we had games go through, and at this point I need to let you know that Bayer Leverkusen this season have actually been remarkable. I know some of you know about that already. They have played 40 games so far this season. They have lost none of those games, 0 losses. They have scored 115 goals, and they are 13 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga. They are also quarter-finalists in the Europa League, but this is not why I'm mentioning them. I'm talking about them because now they are in the final of the DFB Pokal. Yes, they are in the final after defeating Fortuna Düsseldorf, and of course it was quite wonderful looking at them run yesterday. And of course they didn't stop, they actually got the job done. And of course it was beautiful watching them do the magic, pull out the strings and get where they actually need to get to ensure that the job was completed right there. All right, quick breather, we'll pay some bills, and when we come, we have some more for you right here.
ìfẹ́ pé gbogbo ènìyàn wá. 3. For
vacancy. The vacancy Adamasimba Ibadan is called immediate employment for and qualified teachers and cleaners. Interested candidates in person or for email support at yahoo.com. In the is in progress for 770 and the school management.
right, thank you very much for staying tuned. Of course, it's quite wonderful. Be right here, right in on. Of course, giving you back from the side. Of course, a huge shout out to those listening to us on Kyogun FM 96.3, Agitated FM 92.2. Ported beat still ringing true and true. Of course, yes, a reminder, phone line is very much open. Conversations around what we have, and of course we'll be shifting quickly to something else. I want you to actually drop your bites. Of course, those of you on the YouTube, your comments right there. Of course, when I actually mention what I want your comments up. So yesterday it was bright, about 5 in friends. It's a fearful info by the brilliant arch at Manchester City, the Aston Villa, something that party next year, beautiful, right? No kidding. For City and Aston Villa could not actually hold them back.